think it's time we got our spookies on, everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. It's time for the Halloween contest. Number 3. We're actually here with number 3, folks. We've been doing this for 3 years. Hope you all are having a good Friday. I appreciate everyone being here. Allow me to unfortunately end the music, as much as I don't want to, because it's such a banger. Yeah. Oh. Hello, Lunar. I was not expecting you there. Okay, that was a good bit. Oh, we got a few people here. Okay. Well, Hello, Luna. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Ziv. Hope you all are doing well. Yeah, just head on downstairs. Enjoy the spooky McSpookertons. And also, to our contestants, please, you want us downstairs? Yes, please head downstairs for the time being, in the audience seats. We will be taking care of all of that later. So, God, I need, like, a better... Also, Lynn, thank you. But alright, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're doing... Oh, hello, Nerdy. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, we've had this contest going up for a little bit. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we do like this contest like every year, and I try and announce it like on Twitter and all of that. So, which by the way, if you want to follow me or some of my socials, I post these contests whenever I have them there first, along with the Discord. So yeah. But anyways, I'm here today with my 2 judges of the evening. And obviously, we see Hart.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, you want to come up real quick, my dude? So go ahead and introduce yourself for the people who may or may not know.
Hello, friends. I'm Har. I'm one of Iblis's mods, and I judge you guys every year we do a contest, which is quite a lot. I am a mad scientist, man. Happy Halloween, even though that's in a few days, but still, hello.
Oh, happy Halloween, and also because I forgot to do one thing, and that wasn't complete. There we go. Okay, and then we have our other judge. Kyla, would you like to come up on stage?
I guess. I had a long day.
Well, we appreciate you being here, but tell us about yourself real quick.
I'm Kyla. I'm also known as Lady Dragon. I also mod for Iblis, as I'm trying to do my best not to drop my ban hammer on some people, but...
I mean, listen, you don't get to drop that unless I tell you to, or it's just deemed necessary.
Exactly.
But thank you very much. I appreciate you here. Also, hello, Zach. Welcome, welcome. And you're perfectly fine. Kyla said she was good, so we had it all covered. Yeah. Let's give some thanks to our judges real quick. Appreciate you guys being here once again for tonight. And then if you want to take a seat for the opening ceremony or stay upstage, I don't really mind either way. Alright, Hara's taking a seat.
Oh, no. My brain saw her take a seat, and I'm just like, well, you know what? That's good enough for me.
Okay, so, let me do... I'll make this short, because you guys have heard this spiel a million times. So just to quickly go over things real fast. Also, I apologize, I'm hiding chat just for a visual real quick. But basically, just note that chat will be visible during the entire stream, so everything you guys say and such is going to be on screen. So please don't say anything mindful or anything like hurtful, racist against TOS between Twitch, YouTube, and Final Fantasy XIV, yada yada. I think that stuff is pretty basic. If you are not the contestant on stage, I do request that you put your minions away, unless you're the one on stage, and if you need your minion, then you're fine to have it out. Please, for the contestants, tell us who you are or what you are. If it's original costume, just let us know, but give us something to call it. Nothing offensive. The order is going to be randomly assigned for the contestants, as it always is. We're going to look at the glams in detail. We'll dismiss you afterwards, in which you can either head to the backstage or join the audience. Either or is fine. Whatever you prefer. Audience, please turn your display log messages off, because we don't want emotes flooding the chat. Because, again, we do have to read that. To the judges and the contestant on stage, you guys are fine to use shout or yell, whichever you prefer. To the audience, please just stick to say chat if you don't mind. This just makes it easier for us to read everything that's going on the screen. Anything else? Audience, please also clap, cheer the audience on, let them feel love. Cheer the audience on. Jesus, cheer the contestants on, make them feel loved. For the audience, we will have an open glam showcase at the end where you can come on, show a glam, and then just keep rotating. Well, that'll be while we're judging. And please stay for the G poses at the end if you don't mind. We'll be getting one with our top 3, one with our all our contestants, excuse me, if you heard the snapping there, and then one with everybody. So there will be that, and then there will be a special announcement at the end of this contest, actually. It won't be the full announcement, you'll have to stay tuned for that, but I will be announcing one other thing. And I believe that is it. Also, if you are wanting to enter last minute, because I totally forgot to say this at the very start of it, and that was my little first note, please message Renton Ventus if you want a last minute entry. Otherwise, we will assume that our entries have been taken care of. And then, because technically we do have a special entry in this time, there were 2... well, one was a question that indirectly got asked before, but it's going to be addressed now, and I was going to wait till next year's first contest to address it. But first off, someone has asked me in a DM if I would be willing to craft the prizes that someone wants from their plates. Yes, I am willing to do that. Just let me know what prize you want from your plate, and I will craft it for you. And then second off, because, again, our special entry, what happens if multiple people want to enter on the same team? If you top, your prizes will be split. So if you say win first place, the 1 million gil will be divided among however many of you there are on the team, but you will still only receive the 1 of plating. You will not be receiving 2 platings. I am not going to be handing out that level of prizing unless I announce otherwise. But that is it. So to the contestants, you may head backstage. And if there is no one else last minute entering, I will begin randomizing. I like how I just saw Ziv walk past me. When we have a bouncer, you know.
Well, welcome to MMO logic? Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, I know...
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Also, contestants, while I do understand you guys want to goof around backstage, I also ask that you don't use emotes that make noise. Just so it does not interrupt any potential performances from our contestants. Thank you very much. I apologize, Linda. I know that was probably you sweeping. Alright, so with that, I will begin randomizing. Give me just one moment. Fun, please listen. I gotta keep the show running, okay? Also, while I'm randomizing, you guys can have the holiday music back.
I mean, it is what it is.
Also, speaking of the fun police, hello, Miss Chandler. You can't be back there right now.
Oh no.
Chandler.
Kitty be kitty.
She wants her attention.
Yep. I know that one a little too well. As my previous cat that I still miss dearly. I know everybody remembers that guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Attack Mike.
So Chandler just likes to go for the cables behind my computer. Randomizing is almost done. Again, assuming there is no last minutes.
He's just excited for the festivities.
She's very excited for the festivities right now. I believe with that, as I don't believe there's anyone else aside from what you mentioned for last minute entries.
Yep, that's everything.
Alright. In which case, it's still welcome to those two. Also forgive me. I was not looking at Twitch chat for a second while I was getting stuff set up. Chandler, come on. Hold on. I apologize. Chandler, be a little menace right now. I know.
Meow.
I feel so bad because Chandler just looked at me with like the saddest eyes as I forced her out.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
I've seen.
For context, my bed is basically her bed too, so.
I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you have a cat.
Yeah. But anyways, with that, let's go ahead and get started. So our first contestant, because I actually have a copy paste so you can't see me typing it out. Just my copy paste wants to work. There we go.
Control V shenanigans?
Yep. Sylvie, whenever you are ready, you may please head on stage. Like I said, it is randomized. Hey, I've come to vibe for fun again. Ignoring my current outfit that made it like semi-relevant, my actual entry is a cosplay of a character. Okay. Without further ado, my entry for this year relates to Fire Emblem Awakening.
Is it certain?
Oh, I know who it is already.
Yup,
Just from seeing
I'm
that.
Cherish,
Yep.
a wyvern
Yeah.
rider from Valm. I love to sew and cook. I used to be a servant, now I ride a wyvern into battle. Life is strange, is it not? Some say I'm terrifying when angry, but that's simply not true. No matter how dire the circumstance, you may rely on me and Minerva.
I
And
know.
I love the little Draco. I just gotta
Yeah.
say.
The moment I saw the dragon, I was like, I know where she's going with this.
Like, I'm gonna be real.
I-
My mom was just like, Felicia? Flora?
Iblis, that's the wrong
No.
game.
I mean, well, when she said Maiden first, then she said Awaken movie, but that's not right. Alright, we have shares from Fire Emblem. That's it for me. Alright, let's take a look real quick. So far, weapon. I want to say that's the Diamond Axe, right? Yeah, the Diamond Axe. This is. I admit these diamond weapons are so good. Not diamond weapon, mind you, but just the diamond stuff.
Yeah, the diamond weapon actually goes really well with it. I think wasn't one of the best. I think it might go with the oh god, what's that? Brave axe, because it
Uh,
kind of looks like a brave
Oh
axe a
yeah,
little
I can
bit.
see where you're coming from. Yeah, with the hollowness on the inside. Yeah,
yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think it looks pretty good. Yeah,
then for a
the
headpiece,
axe has like one of those really Fire Emblem aesthetic shapes.
yeah, it definitely fits like that design
it
piece, I feel.
does.
Just to quickly go over the glam real quick. For the headpiece, we have the Loyal Housemaid's Brim. Our chest piece being the Pantheon Cuirass of Fending. For the gauntlets, we have the Archfiend's Gauntlets, old PvP gear. You can't get that anymore. For our pants, we have the Manderville bottoms, of course. For the legs, we have the Eden Call Starlet's Offending. Okay. I forget which. I want to say that's Choir.
Eating call is 1 through 4.
Okay, so Grace is the diable version of it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then any accessories of note? I want to assume no. Wayfarer's necklace, but that's probably just not actually part of it because I don't think.
Yeah,
Oh,
everything looks
choir.
like
Okay, so it's second tier. So yeah, 5 through 8. Yeah, that was where I did my first fight, and then Eternity Ring because that's just Trish. All right.
Oh yeah, eating choir. Yeah, choir's the Okay, no. If it's choir, that's actually
That's second tier, 5 through 8.
Yeah, that's second tier.
I don't remember the undiable versions. I just remember the diable ones.
I mean, who would really care about the undiable? Everybody wants the diable.
You couldn't get it as easily before, but now you can. But anyways, we're getting off topic. Art, what do you think as local Fire Emblem man?
I like the glam a lot. It's a very creative choice. I like that, like, you went for specifically the axe. I love the went for the hollowness of it. Gives off that like Kyla mentioned, the brave axe feel. Uh, it's pretty interesting too with the whatchamacallit, how Cherche normally has like all that silver armor in the front. I think you got that really well, especially with the maid piece kind of for your headgear. I think it came out pretty well.
Right. Kyla, do you have any commentary?
I actually do like how well everything came together, and then plus with Sharshite being a axe unit in the game, we went with warrior, which also goes well.
I think it does a great job. I admit, like, Cherche isn't really a character I would imagine a lot of people liking, but I feel like this does present the character like in a cool spotlight, which, you know what? And I also remember that you liked her a lot in Fire Emblem Heroes when you did play, so I would say you did the character justice. I also think the Dragonet is really cute as like a touch to be Minerva. So, yeah, I feel like it was just well done, well presented, well made glam. So good job, Trish. Thank you very much. And I'm assuming since no final comments, she's always been my waifu. You know what? That's a fair choice. You may either join the audience or head backstage, whichever you prefer. Also, I see that Zach slipped past us.
Yep.
And then, Trish, if you could dismiss your minion whenever you can, just so we don't have it accidentally running around, that'd be appreciated. But next up, we have... So this copy paste wants to work properly. Raven Starguide, aka Ranston, please enter the stage whenever you're ready. We are actually starting off with the heavy hitters this time. These two tend to, on average, be competing for first and second on a lot of the Glam contests, so it's interesting that Fate just said you two start.
Okay.
Okay, whenever you are ready. Good evening. I have decided to try my hand at another original glam. So be greeted by the Forsaken Hunter. Ooh.
Hmm.
Interesting glam the more I look at it. I do admit I also like the fact that it's a headpiece that Vera can actually wear. But let's go
Yeah.
over. Assuming you're done with the presentation, we will then begin looking at the glam, by the way. Just please let us know. I'm done yet? Okay. So let's see here. For the headpiece, we have the Trojan field dressing of aiming. I remember when people were freaking out so much at Trojan gear, just because it was something like we never really had like that style before in the game. For the chest piece, we have the augmented Crypt Lurker's corset. I almost thought that was Trojan. I'm gonna be real. I actually thought that was a Trojan chest piece. Gloves with the
Not
Trojan
a lot of
arm
people got
guards.
the augmented Crypt Lurker for anything back in the day.
It's so weird, like how Crypt Lurker like just kind of became more popular once we like stopped having to use it for gear.
Honestly, I'd say it was still good when it was like being used for gear, because God, just the detail and design, like there were some of the most detailed pieces of gear we had at the time.
That is true. Like,
Yeah.
I just remember seeing
It
it
was
as much, but I also came in late in Shadowbringers, so maybe that was it.
Yeah, I remember like it was between this and the Eden Morn
Yeah,
top piece.
Eden Morn, I remember a lot of people using. And then
I still
for
use the Eden Morn as my tank. Uh, I still have it as one of my things, but anyway.
for the pants, we have the Hose of Happiness. Very ironic. For the for the boots, we have the replica Sky Pirates boots of aiming. I don't believe there's any real accessories of note. There's new.
Emperors.
I think it's all Emperors.
Yeah, it's all Emperor.
And then for our bow, we have the yew longbow. Alright. So how are we feeling about it, judges? I'm gonna say right now,
So
I legitimately just thought for a moment this all, like, maybe minus the boots, like, this is all just, like, one set.
yeah. Oh yeah, I've noticed Raven's really good at doing that. I like it gives me big Bloodborne vibes, which is just it's part of the Dark Soul series in general. I
Yeah.
like how the whatchamacallit, the Crypt Lurker and the Trojan gear kind of meshes together. I'm a I'm kind of biased towards the Trojan arms. I'm using them myself actually, but uh, yeah, and I like the use of like a generic looking bow to kind of give that like I don't like that hunter feel where it's not like a fantastical design completely, but it's like very grounded, but still like
Like,
comes off really good.
like, it's not an over-the-top, like, edgy bow. Like,
Yeah.
it feels like if you were, like, in a, like, an almost, like, pandemic, like, fantasy-style world, like, this is just, like, the bow you would probably just have.
Mhm.
Kyla, what do you think?
Similar to Har, I actually thought like I was like, oh, is this a Bloodborne shenanigan? Another Dark Souls thingy? But yeah, I can see like all of it working really well together, and I kind of feel like the character would fit in that kind of a right into the Bloodborne Dark Souls franchise somehow.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe minus the bun ears, but
yeah, maybe minus the bunny ears, or like if the bunny ears were like torn or something like that. But to be fair, that's not like a
yeah,
cosmetic we have like the option for in this game.
yeah,
But I mean, I said it before, I'll say it again. I thought like this was just all Trojan gear, maybe minus the boots, and then it came together in a way that I'm like, whoa, this was actually all different like gear pieces. Like there's two Trojan pieces, but like again, I would have just believed you if you told me this was like all Trojan set, maybe minus the boots and the bow. I think this claim is really cool. It came together really well. It definitely feels like a Bloodborne, like Dark Souls esque, or Elden Ring, I guess, even to like a degree. Like it's all the same franchise, but it just feels like it's like I could just see an NPC like wearing this kind of gear. So, what's about it? I'm assuming you mean couldn't die, because I know the Trojan. Well, actually, no, I guess you can die most of it, because you can dye the chest, the pants, and the boots. You just can't dye the head or the gloves, so you have to work around that. Yeah, actually, about that, you actually made this really work then, because you did not really have die access like at all. That's actually impressive. Like the fact that I just want to point out none of this has died. None of this gear has died at all.
That's really impressive.
That is actually
Yeah.
super impressive. The fact that you had to work around a color restriction like that. Like you just had to work with what the game gave you.
Yeah, that's definitely a challenge just to work with it, but it came out great. It looks awesome.
Yeah, I think it's an awesome glam. It definitely fits that theme. It feels like you could come out of a certain place that we explored recently in the story and be a hunter there, without trying to spoil for the person I know is a sprout in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any final comments from the judges, real quick, before we dismiss?
Nothing else. That's pretty good. I like how it comes together.
I feel the same way.
All right. With that, thank you very much, Raven. You may either head backstage or join the audience, whatever you prefer. Sprout call. Listen, we're doing it. Be kind to you. Alright, so with that, our next entry is going to be actually our special entry of the night, which is a first for the contest, in all of our contest history, actually. We have a duo entry.
Oh.
So Farina Alistair and Gremlin Tia, please enter the stage whenever you two are ready.
Oh. There's one. There's two.
It could be part of the performance.
Yeah, it might be part of the performance.
Okay.
And if it's not, then we await in anticipation. Good evening. Gremlin will be out shortly. Okay.
So, how we doing today?
Doing well. I'm assuming they're getting things ready.
Okay, here we go.
The two of us will be forming a skit from a movie near and dear to my heart from the canvas of Studio Ghibli. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
So we have some Studio Ghibli inspired glamours tonight.
Wonder which one. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. I know what this one is.
Being an old woman isn't so bad. It means I can clean the castle top to bottom and no one will bat an eye. Hopefully Hal appreciates his room being tidy. Oh, you want to be Mr. Gremlin?
Sophie! Look what you've done. You've mixed up my shampoo and potions. You've ruined my beautiful hair.
I think it looks lovely. It is a much better color. Come now, cheer up. I'm sure a spot of breakfast will do you good. Oh, Calcifer, a plate of bacon and eggs for two, dear.
Oh my gosh. This is adorable.
That was... Assuming that was the end, that was pretty good.
That was...
Mm-hmm.
And that would do it for us. Alright, so since we have
Okay.
a double entry, we're going to have to look at the glams one by one real quick. So I will, I guess in this case, just ask the judges to refrain from comments while we take a look real quick. So for Ziv's glam, we have the brilliant frying pan, the current Splendorous Tool frying pan. Our headpiece, we have the Stable Hands hat. The chest piece, we have the Hainish Wool Autumn shirt. For our gloves, we have the Drindle's Wrist Torque, which is the Mog Station item. For our pants, we have the Drindle's long skirt. For our boots, we have the survival boots. Any accessories of note? Scion Liberator's earrings. Okay. Wayfarer's necklace. Actually, do you even see? Oh no, you did not see the necklace on the top. Okay.
Oh, it's part of the top piece. I have the same top in my glam dresser.
Yeah, it's a very good top. I just thought for a second it was like the necklace like poking through, and I didn't realize that about this one. Because I keep hovering on the necklace. And then oh, then the eternity ring. Okay. Like was it on that part of the? Okay, fair enough. And then for Gremlin here, obviously there's no weapon on display, so I'm assuming it doesn't really matter for the glam, but we'll take a look anyways. I don't remember what the sword is. Ah, it's the Sword of Light. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that doesn't matter for the glam. For our headpiece, we have the Inspector's eyeglasses. For the chest, we have the spring shirt. For the gloves, we have the Emperor's new gloves. Okay, so no gloves. Craftsman's leather trousers for the pants, dyed a soot black. And then for our boots, we have the Botero skin shoes, and then any real...
I think the earring.
Yeah, the earrings, the bomb earrings. Okay, so we have a little tome or a log tome item here. Augmented Crystarium choker offending. Okay. And Emperor's new bracelets. Any rings, real quick? Alright, no rings of note. Alright, so let's go ahead. You know, we've started with horror a couple times. Kyle, you go first.
As I'm replying to DMs on my Discord, I actually really like this. I love that you guys managed to, well, for one, Howl's Moving Castle. Who's not going to enjoy that movie? Even though it's not my #1 Studio Ghibli, but it's still Studio Ghibli. I'm not even gonna complain. I love how your guys, both of the glams come together to fit the characters themselves. And then, let's see.
GG's my #1, but I love Hal. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
and then plus like the little show overall, I thought was really adorable.
Alright. Har, you have any commentary?
So, I thought the performance at the beginning was really nice. I love the use of the minions, especially with the earring also kind of being like that little reference there on Gremlins. They look like the characters very accurately, and I loved like just how they look overall. You guys did a pretty good job designing like just the accuracy in general. I think came out really great, personally. I like the use of the frying pan. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty good. Alright, so my commentary, and I know I'm about to get everybody in chat and probably my judges mad at me. I am not the biggest Studio Ghibli fan, but there are good films, but I'm just not the biggest fan personally. I do not think the films are bad. For context, before anybody starts throwing pitchforks at me. But I do think these games are spectacular. I think the performance was absolutely stellar. Unironically, like... I kind of talked about it where this, like, duo themes are going to be a thing that I wanted to start introducing next year to a lot of the Glam contests, and obviously, like, I know that some people wanted to do this before, we saw this in the fall contest, but I think you guys definitely nailed the performance, and, like, I almost hate to say it, but I feel like this sets a standard going forward for, like, future performances that I almost kind of expect, like, especially for duo ones, because you guys just did it so well. I think the glams... We do have a history of performing troupe, just get back to that habit. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. But I think the glams are very good. I have seen Howl's Moving Castle, it's just been a very long time, but from what I remember, it's very accurate. And don't worry, for anybody who's cosplaying, I am going to look at originals again, just so I, like, refresh my brain on it. But I think this came out really good. You guys were definitely a very solid entry. Yeah, I overall just liked it. Like, I'm being simplistic in a lot of my words here, but I feel like this is a case of me being simplistic is like the best thing I can do. Like, I think it was just done wonderfully well. You guys killed it, I think. Yeah, I think that does it for my commentary. Maybe at some point then maybe I'll like the movies again if I actually watch them in a more recent time. But yeah, anyways. Thank you guys very much. You guys are awesome. You may either head backstage or join the audience, whichever you prefer. Alright, we are approaching our last two entries at this point, so with that, Lunar, you may enter the stage whenever you're ready. So do notes, okay. Lunar did talk to me a little bit about his before, like, the contest, so there is some notes I am kind of aware of. As much as the script is supposed to be something. My brain came right from the lords. Okay. That's perfectly fine, Lunar. Just give me what you got. So I will improv on this. You know, alright, improvisation. We like improv out here. So do you hold your hearts in bottles? Okay. It might come in handy. Oh.
Oh.
I am awaiting in eager anticipation. Ah! What's wrong with you, Kupo? Oh boy, we have a Moogle in this skit.
Oh boy.
You're the one saying this is the correct timeline. Oh, we have a time traveler?
Huh.
I'm interested by this performance. I'm wondering where it's going.
Not good question.
Kupo Gracious, don't forget we are here to pick someone up from the so-called Halloween.
Time traveler.
We have a
Moogle
time traveler
companion.
and a time-traveling Moogle, okay. Also fair. Although I'm concerned on why we are in Coral's place of all things.
Oh, they know you.
Apparently. Yeah, apparently Coral's canon in this story. Koopa, the timeline says otherwise. They might show up here with the guest.
Huh.
Okay. Very well. I suppose if we are here... then we might as well introduce ourselves. I like the bride's Moogle. Hello, right. You absolute turnip. What do you mean? Anyway, as we were. I am the Lunar of the First, as we're here to catch someone inside a bottle. Was it Mog? Okay, so we have a reflection of Lunar. And he's traveling with a Moogle.
That's definitely something.
You know what? It's definitely the most unique take of a claim we've had so far. I will 100% give it that.
There's some originality, quite a bit of originality there.
Don't ask me, Turnip. We're here to catch one of the 12 souls of originals, you know.
Mm.
You could have at least been more open with the crowd, no? No. You know what? That response feels like a very Moogle response. Very well. Is it even alright to... anything but the source of me by chance? Might as well let me explain, I suppose. Not like the brains will say otherwise, Kupo.
Quite
You know,
the
I'm starting
savage
to hate.
Moogle.
I'm starting to hate this Moogle, Kupo. Allow me to explain old angry Hudogane, a blue lizard of the deep and so-called Bahamut lover. I'm so confused.
Oh.
Like, is that in reference to Coral of the First, apparently? Because we know she's apparently canon.
I think it's supposed to be. Wait. I think it's supposed to be us, like the three judges. The angry lizard, the blue lizard, and the Bahamut lover.
I misprocessed that. Okay. I
Yeah.
processed it all as one person.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's literally Kyla, you, and then me.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense than what I interpreted it as.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
I suppose we can spill some details. So, clap so the beginning there is an Allegan node, or an Allegan clone. I don't know why I read that as node.
For some reason, I thought my nickname, the Angry Lizard, was going to be a thing, but
This clone was once a sacrifice to the Crystal Tower. But as a scientist decided to instead put it in the chambers beneath the Crystal Tower all alone for eternity. Until one day, an elegant scientist, as her name was Seraph, as she followed the depths of the unknown. Also, yes, I realize this says no one. I'm assuming it's supposed to be unknown. As she ventured further down, she said she saw an incubator with elegant seals. Beep, beep. He's here, let's go. We haven't finished up the thing. Well, alright then. I'm... Very interesting performance. Quite the intriguing thought. Oh my god. My oh my. Oh. Who would have thought they would be seeing the clueless of all things? Only to mingle being behind the crown I'm saying, I'm assuming. And I'm a little sure it has quite the broken tempo indeed. However, I suppose that's what I'm here for. As the title of the 12 originals, I am called BB Black Bottle. I suppose this name or title is generic. Fucking course, but do say. The human nature is quite entertaining thoughts of bloodshed and war. As the thoughts of all living beings are part of one thing, the Abyssal Sea. It is the thoughts and desires of all humankind to torture and etc. As such, I might as well complete the broken mold the tale of begging of the source me. After all, who knows what thoughts they could be having to change quite the fate. As someone, the Crystal Tower has quite the mold to use, as it can be tampered with in all sorts.
I think he disconnected.
Oh. Well, before he does.
Oh, yep, he definitely.
I see the
That's a
Pokeball.
Let's take a quick look.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Glamour while we have the time, real quick.
You know, it's been a little over 20 minutes.
Yeah, that I think because just the time we're gonna cut Luna's presentation. I apologize, Luna.
Yeah.
So for the headpiece, we have the Augmented Shire Philosopher's Hat. For the chest piece, we have the Ghost Spark Coatee of Casting. I'm gonna be real, I also love this dungeon's just gear in general, by the way. Just saying. I think that dungeon has very underrated gear. For the gloves, we have the Ravel Keeper's Half Gloves of Casting. For the pants, we have the Heavenstorm Hidate. For the,
And he gone.
yeah, he gun. For the boots, we have the Thenarium Baboshes, however you pronounce that. I apologize. And the accessories of note, real quick. High elegant earrings of casting. Piercing necklace. And then the weapon of choice is the Ashura's Rod.
So I'm gonna do this.
Alright. I apologize, Linda, that we are cutting you off at this point, but just because I do know our last contestant also technically has something of a time limit, we are going to cut off your performance there if you come back, but judges, what do we think?
For the sake of the judges, I also just posted it in the judges lounge, just so people can see his glam.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that, actually.
So for me personally, at least, I liked how the top matches, like, kind of matches the, like the hat matches the top piece without, you know, like without clashing too much. I could see that fitting really well. It's a very nice aesthetic, personally. I like the use of the weapon and the gloves. I think, like, overall, that portion of the glamour comes together really well.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Kyla, do you have any commentary?
I'd say with the glams, like with both of them, they both came together rather nice. It was quite a long presentation, though.
It was a good length presentation, I will definitely say that. Also, hello, Elect. And also, I will take a sip, don't worry, Luna, after we finish talking about Luna's Flame real fast. I think it's good overall. I definitely get, like, the high elegant, like, scientist-y sort of vibe. So, I think for like what it was pretty good. Presentation. See, these streams are short, but why not extend it? I mean, later there is also respecting people's time. I appreciate wanting to put on a presentation, but there is also a respect of time. But nah, I think the glam was pretty good, and yeah, I liked it overall. I think it's a cool glam. I think it used some pieces that I don't think get used a ton, which I am also always a fan of, as I said before. And I think you did a good job with it, Lunar. So thank you very much. Any final comments from our judges?
I think it was pretty much said. I think it came up pretty good, especially like the top combo with the hat.
Costume is supposed to be Allegan. I mean, Crystal Tower, Allegan. There's a lot of connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess with that, we're good then, so... and I apologize so much, but we are going to be... We're cutting off Lunar. We're cutting him off at this point, but thank you very much, Lunar. You can join the audience, or if you want to hop backstage...
He's already...
Okay.
Yeah, Windows 11 crashed on him, so it's just like...
Alright, and then for our final entry... Tsubasa, you may enter the stage when ready.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm amazed not grabbed by the tail.
I'll present a little skit with the help of some friends for assistance, if that's okay. That's perfectly fine. But I will be presenting an original glam, okay? Go West Shroud. Oops. The Hag of West Shroud. Good evening, everyone. Have you ever heard of the infamous Hag of the West Shroud in Gridania? I have not, but I beseech you all to reconsider, as anyone that has seeked her has never been seen again. Please take care, my friends. Oh. Well, hello, my pretties. You have come to seek my services, I see. A spell, a potion, or a curse you seek. Oh no, not broken macros.
Oh no, that's awful time.
That's a self-inflicted curse, exactly.
Oh.
Okay, now we're saying things slowly come together. Start over.
Time.
That's perfectly fine.
Technical difficulties always tend to
Yeah.
be a thing.
Please do
you,
not
Connor.
flashbang the stream.
Or the judges. We don't appreciate.
Well, preferably the stream because I'm in first person right now.
Yeah, let's not
My
blind.
eyes.
That was just as bad as the usual red mage.
Let me break.
LP3 sometimes.
Wish we could LP houses. That'd be fun. I do not want that. I do not want limit breaks in houses. Yes. Well, hello, my pretties. You have come to seek my services, I see. But do be wary, they do not come out free. A spell, a potion, or a curse you seek. An arrangement can be made as we speak. A friend, a lost one, a lover, a foe? Or, excuse me, to whom do you want to cast it upon, though? A friend, the lost one, a lover, a foe? I can make it all a dream, a memory. But do be warned that it spies treachery. I can see through her lies. Nothing escapes these eyes. Now then, what brought you all to my humble home? Surely one of you have something for this crown. I like turtles? Who's that?
I think it was a previous teapot member.
I
Yeah,
just
that's
noticed
correct.
the name. Hello there, my dear. What has brought you here? Also, Kyla, would you like to be like turtles?
I guess. Howdy. I'm here to get a lot of gil. Maybe a couple of mil or more.
What is thy deepest desire? That is a mighty fine attire.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, excuse me, that's you.
and a hex for my friend to fail savage.
I shall grant thee such favor. With an extra hot flavor.
Oh boy.
Oh. Damn, you're just cursing your friend out to clear savages. What a jerk.
Oh,
Oh.
well, now I know what happens to them. They
Yeah,
turn
they,
into
they, they
animals.
become animals. Do not be alarmed or frightened, my dear. That is the payment I demand right here. I shall consider the price paid fully.
Even though you missed the one thing before, but oh well.
I mean, you can always throw it in.
Yeah.
Once thy service deemed satisfactory. Well then, who shall be next?
Don't look at me like that.
It is but a small hex.
Don't look at me like that.
Oh, I see the mind in me, apparently. Other than all the judges. Just as a note, all curses inflicted upon judges will negatively affect your grade. That is all. Alright, thank you very much, Tsubasa. So we'll take a look at the Glam real quick. For the headpiece, we have the Diabolic Hat of Casting. Okay. I'm always a fan of the Diablo stuff. For the coat, we have the Troyan Coat of Casting. Arms, we have the classical Signifier's Fingerless Gloves. Sorry for the technical difficulties. That is perfectly fine, Tsubasa. For the pants, we have the Hypostatic Bottoms of Casting. I think those are the new... Are those the new ones or the old ones? Oh, those are the tier 2, okay. For the boots, we have the Void Arc Boots of Casting. Any accessories really of note? Wayfarer's Ear Cuffs.
Don't believe so.
You can't see the
Oh.
necklace.
A couple of rings it looks like.
Okay. Then for the rings, we have the Bagglethon Ring of Casting and the Augmented Radiance Ring of Casting. And then our weapon of choice being, ironically enough, a tome that you can get for your prize for winning today. The augmented, I hate pronouncing this thing. I have no idea how you pronounce. I can't even read it.
Hades book.
Hades book. Yeah, you know, that's the best way to put it. The augmented Hades book. Alright, so with that, also because I need to actually hover over any dies, and I don't think that you actually died anything on here, funnily enough. Sorry, no, you're fine. It's just it's those game settings. Yeah, wow, no dies. No dies at all. Alright, so, you know what? Kyla, how are we feeling about this one? How are we feeling?
You know, I really like this one. I like how it all comes together. The skit, that one, that's pretty good. It's kind of make the character like part of Gridania's forest. It's like you don't really know everything that goes on in those woods. But also I do like the, oh yeah, here's your price that you have to pay to get a hex. Turn into an animal. Which makes sense for what I like. In the beginning she was saying, oh, well, there's people that go to find her and they disappear. So, yeah, that's it from me.
Har, what are you feeling?
So I like that it comes off as more of like a spooky witch with like how all the glamour piece is chosen, because a lot of the time, you know, sometimes people nowadays you just kind of see cutesy witches, whatever. So I like a lot of the robes, a lot of the like torn up pieces of clothing. Admittedly, I like how the dyed hair, how it kind of matches the whole overall glam, and it basically just gives off that like really spooky witch vibe, and I like it. And that's pretty good.
I guess to give I will say that I like it a lot. It definitely feels like, you know, just having like a swamp, like kind of hermit, like in Gridania. I think definitely fits like that locale very well, especially with a lot of like the swampy areas like in that place. I get major like Ichabod Crane, Sleepy Hollow vibes, so I feel like that's like I felt very reminiscent of that. I feel like a lot of the glam does come together, mixing between like Void Arc and a little bit of Troyan, not a whole lot of Troyan. Like, cause there's 2 Void Arc pieces, and then actually there's 3 Void Arc pieces, right? Is the hat actually no, is it only 2? That's Diabolic. That's Troyan. Classical.
The top piece, almost seems like it would be off of Void Arc, but it's not.
Yeah, like Troyan and Void Arc feel like they go very well. They're all
Yeah, it's literally just the boots.
it's just the
Yeah.
It's just the boots and the chest that, or excuse me, the boots and the hat that are the only two like Void Arc, but everything else is different. Yeah, like this definitely feels like it like just comes together really well as a set, and like I feel like the hat was perfect, but I like it. I think the Glamour overall did a good job. Any final comments from the judges, real quick?
Nope.
No, that's about it.
Right.
I think it's pretty neat.
So with that, thank you very much, Tsubasa. You may exit the stage and join the audience. Because I'm assuming there's nobody backstage. I'm assuming you don't want to be by yourself. Alright, so with that, we have concluded all of our entries at this point. So we are going to go ahead and begin judging. My judges and I are going to be muting ourselves in the call for a little bit, so we don't accidentally say anything, because if they say something, I'm going to hear it, and then by default, you guys will hear it. So in the meantime, we are going to be entering lightning round for Glams. They don't have to be Halloween themed or anything of the sort. Just go past our little loperate on the left side, or on your right as you exit the little room here. Behind him will be a door that will take you backstage. Just circle to and from backstage, and then please be courteous. Just do like 1 or maybe 2 emotes max. And if you want to hop back in, you're free to do so. But yeah, we will be entering lightning round. Chat will be invisible for the time being, and we will be back momentarily as we conclude judging and decide placings. So give us just a moment, and we'll be right with you. And you all may begin shuffling about whenever you're ready. Just again, head backstage and then just come on front down.
Yeah, anyone that wants to come up and show off any glams, anything, it could be anything.
Yeah,
it could just be your
audience
basic
is also
adventuring
welcome.
gear.
Also, again, audience is welcome to at this point, so it's not just contestants.
Yeah, and if you want to do like, you show off your Christmas glam early, you know, oh, it could be anything, literally anything.
And so I'm also trying to remember which emote the other side.
Your class gear, your samurai gear, I don't know, stuff.
Or what was the other side of the emote you're
Show left or show right? Kyla, you have to do your scores. You know what you're done.
Then Kyla, also please mute while you're putting your scores in.
Don't be shy, by the way. Come flex anything you want. You can show off any glamour, just show off yourself.
It is literally open stage right now. This is the time. Go, go, go. Show yourselves off. Make yourselves known that we love you. Mwah.
If you don't, you're just gonna get hard dancing a bunch, and I don't think you want that. Although I might be tempting people, so I shouldn't have said that, but you know, here we are.
We're almost done, folks. We're just tallying up the points at this point. Alright. It looks like we have our placings.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I
Yeah.
do not have the best song for. Actually, hold on. Just to make sure I don't. You know, this works. Alright, so with that, we have our top 3 placings for the Glam contest. So first off, I would just like to say thank you everyone for coming out tonight. You guys have been awesome, and I would like to give you all a round of applause. And along with my judges, you guys have been great. Thank you both for showing up tonight and helping out. Always appreciated. And with that, I'm going to stop beating around the bush. Also, I fucking hate how it's clipping. And we're going to go ahead and get started on our placings. And I will say it like this. It was a shakeup. It was not the results I expected. In third place, we have the old hag of Gridania, Tsubasa. Congratulations, come up on stage, please. Wherever Tsubasa went. What's your backstage?
She went to bed.
Oh.
According to chat.
Gosh darn it.
That's okay.
You know, she's here in spirit. You know, it makes sense. The hag would not be want to be seen.
Okay.
But yeah, Tsubasa in third place. You know what? Sure, Luna, you can be the representative.
I mean, he was part of her skit,
yeah,
so...
you were part of the skit. In second place, we have a deadly hunter, Raven Star Guide. Congratulations, second place. Please come up on stage. And before announcing first place, I want to say just once again, we absolutely loved what you guys came up with. Halloween, I think, was really cool this year. I think the glams were all spectacular. Even the audience, I think, came in with some cool stuff from what we saw. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Thank you, each and every single one of you, for being here. And first place, we have almost the first ever perfect score. I believe the highest average in total among any of these contests that we've ever had. Our winner of the night, Howl's Moving Castle of Ziv and Baja. Congratulations, you two. Get on up here. You two did great. Very impressive. Again, I've had the thought of allowing duos starting as of next year, but I never finalized out how it was all going to work out. But you two did it. The queen has been dethroned. Both our usual it was so weird. I think this is the first time we've ever had Trish not in top 3, and I think this the first time neither of the between. Well, actually no, that's not true because we had Lemon win in the summer one.
I'm gonna say this right now. It was so close. The scores were so ridiculously close for the top getting in there that it came down to every individual judge's preference and specific preferences.
That is true. It was down to the nitty gritty looking at these. I continue my second place streak. Hey, you did win last year's Halloween, Ranston, but unfortunately, you are being dethroned this time. It very much. I haven't been dethroned since Bayo. True, actually. Because you went with both Bayo and Linkle? But regardless.
Yeah, she did.
Because I think Linkle was the one that, like, won year 1, and then it was... Was it Bayo year 2 that won? Did Trish win 2 Halloweens in a row? Well, no. No, that doesn't make sense, because... Yeah, no, it was... Excuse me, yeah, so it was Linkle year 1, then Ranston year 2, and now it's Ziv and Baja year 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Linkle was year 1, okay. So, alright, with that, thank you everybody for being here. If you need to leave now, please come up and see me real quick before we start the G-posing. I'm going to hand out the participation candy. But if you want to stick around for the G-poses at the very end, please just give us a moment. We're going to go through them gradually in order. We'll be doing the winners, or excuse me, the top 3, then all entries, and then everybody who's here tonight. So my judges want to come up, and then if you contestants want to get yourselves ready, Lunar, I will ask that you just hop in the back since you're technically one of the taller people right now because of the years, so... Yeah, get yourselves ready and photogenic, and we'll be hopping in the G-Post shortly.
Oh, I thought it's the winners right now.
Winners and judges.
Oh, okay.
I like my judges up as well. Now, once I see everybody do their respective emotes, I know Hard did his, I know Ziv was sweeping. What's my title? Table setter. I did not notice that actually. But alright. Kyla, have you done an emote yet, or are you gonna do one real quick?
I'm glancing through real quick.
Go for it.
There we go.
Alright. I think everyone's good. So, and don't worry to the winners. If you guys don't like your G-pose in this one, we'll be doing 2 more, so...
I changed mine last second. Haha.
Oh, well, I still got the laugh in.
Either one works. It doesn't matter.
It's fine. You'll have more chances. Alright. Give me just a moment. Unfortunately, I cannot really use this filter just because you can't see anybody in it. So that is it for our entrance, excuse me, our winners. I guess I feel really great about doing this in this case because Trish is the only other entrant who's not up here currently. Trish, do you want to hop on real quick? Actually, no, I think we're just going to do 2 this time because it's not like a 1-person difference. So everybody in the audience as well, come on up, please.
Yeah. Also, Lunar could probably be in his,
and Lunar, if you want to swap out at this point to your own claim, you are more than fine to do so. Said, decide your emotes for this final one real quick. I think it's under Battle or Victory for.
Hang on, I have an idea.
I just
Hang on, don't
asked
do it.
that for the sake of it, if I can also have Lunar step back a little bit and then Baja and Ziv around me just so I have the winners up in center, I would appreciate that.
Let's see, where can I find the one that emote that would actually fit my what I tried dressing up as for my character for the Halloween event? Just need the beer emote wherever I can find it.
And if I can also request that the bomb be dismissed too for this. Or actually, no, I guess the bomb's over there. It's fine. They moved.
The bomb was moved. What? No, I'm joking.
The bomb moved on
Although,
my screen.
Lunar can probably move to the right a little bit or
Yeah,
something.
Elliot, if you want to move back a little bit, you have some more room to actually be visible.
I mean, left. I guess it's left is
His
the
left.
correct word. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what the emote that I wanted to use. I know it's in the game. I just can't remember where it is.
I mean, you could also join Har in the show off.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, you can do anything.
Yeah, you can do whatever.
Yeah,
I'm just doing this so that way I can crouch down for other people.
I'm just trying to remember because it's
You're
been a
done.
while. And I've been really busy and plus stress and all the fun. I'm like, I don't remember anything. Where is it?
Also, in the meantime, while you're looking for that, I am going to be passing out the participation candy real quick. For official prizes, you guys will get those at the... Thank you, Lunar.
Why can't I seem to find this one emote? My goodness. Oh, there it is.
And again, I'm just handing out the participation prizes right now. You guys will get your real prizes at the very end.
Do we finish the picture?
We have not gotten into the Jeepos yet, because Kala, as far as I'm aware, hasn't done her.
I found it.
Oh, okay. And the ones that did the macros, fair enough. I mean, it was a team effort. It looks like Raven is not there at the moment. I will hand them their candy when they get back. Alright. Jeepos time. there we go. Alright. Then I will... No, since we had audience too when I have leftovers. Besides, it's going to be leveling food for Dawn Trail. Get your Vipers up.
Are you giving it to me? I don't need your filthy candy.
Take it. Happy Halloween.
It's not Halloween yet.
Happy early Halloween.
I'm just happy that I have a day off on Halloween. I lucked out.
Kyla, take your candy.
I'll enjoy my candies. Thank you very much.
Good, I'm
As
glad. Enjoy your candy.
At least I have a sweet tooth, nerd.
I do too.
Sorry, basically done for now.
We are done. Everyone has received their participation prizes. To the top 3 teams, I will be handing you your prizes momentarily. If you want me to craft anything, please let me know. But otherwise, everyone's fine to go. So with that,
And there's the Pokeball.
yeah, there's Luna DCing, there's Har logging out. But yeah, with that, thank you all very much for being here tonight. We greatly appreciate it. Oh wait, I do have one announcement. I forgot, I was saving this till the very end. The next Glam contest, I am announcing early because this one's going to be a little different. We did try to do this last year technically, but a lot of things fell through between both number of entrants and my life not working out well at the time. But we're going to try the Winter Glam contest again.
Yeah.
Now, I am giving some caveats here, an up and a down, if you want to call it that. The minimum number I'm wanting to fire this off this time, I'm not going to do 10 like I tried last time, even though that'd be awesome. I'm going to aim for 8 this time, so double the usual. But, the reason I am upping the number this time is because I'm upping the prize pool for this one. If you thought first place prize was pretty good this time, what if I told you that's going to be roughly third place's prizing?
Oh.
We're looking at some potential Mog Station goodies for this next one.
Oh.
So, but I need to know that we're going to get enough people to make it worth it. So that's my challenge in that regard. So if you guys want some Mog Station prizes for the winter one, then we need to see at least 8 people on it. I will be officially announcing it after my Houston trip, and like I leave next week, so it'll be like the week after. But yes, winter will be the third and final Glam contest of the year. We are hoping for 8 people, and it will be Mog Station prizes. So, I hope to see you guys then. Hopefully, and we'll be doing this early December on a Friday. I am not sure exactly what date, but it will be in early December on a Friday. So that does it for us for tonight. Once again, thank you to my wonderful judges for being here. You guys are awesome. And I think that's it from me for tonight. Thank you all very much. I will catch you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, friends. Also, to the winners again, please see me in just a moment.